Good evening, everyone. My name is Jayashree, and I'm from the Chennai branch of Europe Study Center. Welcome to the live session today. So, as you all know, Europe Study Center, we are here for a long time. We have like 15 plus years of experience in the industry now. So, every year we send around like 1,000 plus students, and among the 1,000 plus students, 30 percentage they go for bachelor studies. So, we send a lot of bachelor students, and also the rest of them they go for master studies. So, today we are having a very good topic today. Why Europe, and what are the common mistakes that you should avoid while planning on studying for studying abroad. So this is a topic I've already listed out all the common mistakes. When I meet students, they say a lot of things, and what are the common mistakes that they have in my mind, in their mind? Like I have noted it down, and we are going to discuss it today. Okay, so as I told you, like we send like many students, and we have a lot of branches, 40 plus branches all across India, and we are taking care of Chennai, Trichy, Coimbatore, and Bangalore. So I'm from the Chennai branch of Europe Study Center. So, like, we are not an agency or a consultancy, and we don't work on commission basis. When it comes to agents or consultants, they work on commission basis. So they'll have tie-up with specific universities and colleges. When the student goes to them, like when the student approaches them, and they will give only those options because they'll get huge commission from them. 10 to 15 percentage of the tuition fee, whatever the student pays, that goes as a commission for that agents and consultants. That is how like they work. But Europe Study Center differs from other agents and consultants mainly in this aspect where we don't work on commission basis. So we apply to all the public universities in Europe. That's the major difference, right? So public universities, they don't give any commissions, and the process is also not as easy as it sounds. So that is the unique, I would say like uniqueness of Europe Study Center, and we've been doing this for almost like 15 plus years now. So this is what it is. So let's discuss one of the first of all, let me say like why Europe. See, one of the common mistakes like people think that when it comes to abroad studies, they have to spend a lot of money is what they think. So when people say like abroad education, immediately they think like I don't have that kind of money, ma'am. It's going to take a lot of money is what they think. But the actual reality is it's not in the case. In Europe. So when it comes to abroad education, people always think about all the English speaking countries, US or UK or Canada, Australia, Ireland. So all these countries are based on like commercial. So they work on like commercial, it's commercial based education where they charge a lot of money from the students. Whereas Europe, it's not the case. Many countries in Europe, they offer free education for students, or the tuition fee starts from like 3 lakhs per year onwards. This is how like Europe works, and many are still not aware about it. I usually like I've been meeting students for long years, like in many years I've been meeting students, and still I get like some students come and say like I have no idea about these kind of opportunities in Europe is what they say. This one thing like I'm getting like every time. So it's not like all of them are aware about European universities and what they are offering for the students, and how good they are in terms of everything. When it comes to abroad education, people have a lot of things in mind, right? They want to get quality education, they want to develop the skill set, and they need to find opportunities after completing the studies. But everything in all aspects, Europe is the best. So that is the reason like you should consider Europe as your destination. And we also conduct a webinar session every Wednesday and Sunday at 7:30 p.m. We started it on 2020, and we've been doing it for a pretty long years now. So it's been like 5 years, like we are continuously doing every Wednesday and Sunday to create, mainly to create awareness among the students and parents about the opportunities that they have in Europe. So please do attend it. So whenever you have time, the link is there in the description. You can see that, and then you can register for the webinar, upcoming webinar, and you can attend that. So you will get more clarity on what I'm talking about. And also today we are going to discuss about the common mistakes. And before that, like you can see the number displayed on the screen. So if you have any questions related to your file, your profile, you can ask me. I'll be answering the same. All right. So any questions relevant to your profile, like anything related to abroad education, also like you can ask. So you can just this number is in WhatsApp. So you can save this number, a text in WhatsApp, like ask your questions, and we will answer those. Okay. All right. Fine. So let's now discuss about the mistakes. As I told you, I have already written it down. I was like giving some thoughts about it. I was like taking some time to understand, and then like yeah, this topic like I should definitely talk about it. Is what came into my mind. So that's the reason like I have given this topic also today. So the first mistake, what people do is choosing country before course. Okay, they always have this illusion or some kind of thought in their mind. Only this country is good. They don't value on the course. But you know what you should be looking for? You have to give more importance for the course that you're looking for. You're going to make a career out of it. So that is very important. What course that you want to study? So that is very important. Rather than like which country you're going to go. So you have to give more importance for the course. So the course should be relevant to your profile. You should not choose a course which is not relevant to your profile also. So you'll have to give more importance to the course that you're looking for rather than the country that you specify. Okay. So I generally meet many students, they say like, Mom, I want Germany, I want Italy, I want France. They come with a predefined country in their mind. This is where I want to go. This is where I want to see myself. So that's not how it should be. You will have to give more importance for the course that you wanted, which is very important. So only if you choose a proper course or the course that you wanted to study, you have to give more importance to that. Through that, you can develop your skill set. And also, you will have to see the job market also. The country should have more industrial connections relevant to your profile. You have to see that. And then only the country should come. You cannot directly go to the country. You cannot choose the country and then go in the opposite direction. You will have to give more importance to the course that you're looking for, which is very important. Okay. So this is one common mistake that I see every day from my students. So you have to see like which course gives better career opportunities for you. All right, this is one of the common mistakes I see. All right, so what you have to give importance to, you have to give importance to the course that you are looking at rather than the country you have to go. Okay, so generally when it comes to Europe, there are 29 countries which has a common visa, right? So one visa, you are getting it for 29 countries. So it is like during the study period you can travel. After the study period also you can travel. When it comes to job also you have 29 countries options with you. It's not like just one country option for you. Also, like if you study in a particular country, not necessary that you have to work in the same country. If you see, many of my students are working in different places. They studied in one country and they have settled down in another country also. So you can also see those kind of stories in our playlist. One of our playlist in YouTube channel you can see. It's called Student Interviews Playlist. So we have taken this interviews for almost like many students that we have taken, but we have posted like 100 interviews there. 100 like solid interviews. So they have shared their success stories. So if you see that, you can understand not all of them are working in studied in the same country and working in the same country. So they studied in different countries and they are working in different places also. So it's not like you have to go to if you go to a country, you have to settle down in the same country. You will have a lot of options to explore. Okay. So this is one of the common mistake that I see. The second mistake, what I see is blindly following friends or relatives. Okay, this is also like one of the common mistakes that I see. So they say like, ma'am, my relative has gone to this particular country, so I also want to go to the same country. They don't worry about the course or they don't worry about anything else. They say like, she has gone or he has gone, and they are now working there. So they have this illusion like, see, you have to understand if they have got an opportunity, not necessary that you will also get the same opportunity, right? And if they have not got the opportunity, it doesn't mean that you will also not get the opportunity. So it basically, the opportunities that you get, it is based on the skill set that you have. So wherever you go, you will have to develop your skill set. That should be your prime objective also. You will have to develop your skill set. To develop your skill set, where you should go, you have to understand, you have to go in that way. Okay, so you should not like blindly following like your friends or relatives, or like somebody has said that like this is where I usually get this, like my uncle has said that only this country is good. It doesn't work that way, guys. You will have to follow your pathways, like your academic pathways. Based on that only you have to choose your options. So you have to remember this, decisions based on others' journey, it will often lead to wrong decisions. It will often lead to the wrong places. You will have to always understand this. See, if that is also working out for your profile, it's fine. But it's not the same in all cases. You need to understand that. Okay, so don't blindly follow something or some place just because you have seen your friends or family have gone. Okay, it will not work that way. You will have to go according to your profile, your academic background, what you want to study. In that way, you have to go through. All right, okay. And then the next common mistake, what I see here is starting the process too late. We have already put a video for this some time back, 2 weeks back, where the deadlines are approaching soon for September 2026 intake. See, there are basically two intakes. One is the September intake. So usually September, October, the classes will start. August, you have to leave from here. And there is another intake which is in Jan, Feb. So Feb, the classes will start. Jan will have to leave from here. Okay. So, you know what happens, like for September 2026 intake, September 2025, the applications are starting. Okay, 1 year prior, the applications are starting. So you will also have to start as early as possible. You cannot wait until the deadlines are approaching you or the deadlines are over. I generally get students. I've been working for almost like 10 years. So these 10 years, I've seen like a lot of students. Like every time, every year, I see students. After the deadline, they come and ask, "Ma'am, I want to go to this particular university." But the deadlines are already over, and I want to apply for this particular course, and I want to apply for this particular scholarship. All these students, they will come after the deadline gets over. 1 week after the deadlines get over. Think about it. No, 2 days after the deadlines get over. I usually get these kind of students. So 2 days, see, why are you waiting until I don't know what made you wait for that long? They say I didn't get time, ma'am. I was doing this, I was doing that, but it's not a very valid reason also to give for, right? It's your life, and most of the universities they have only like one particular intake. September intake is the biggest intake. So not all the universities and programs are open in both the intakes. So January intake is a very smaller intake. So you will have like very limited options there. But when it comes to September intake is where like all the universities and programs are open. Think about it like a particular university that you're looking for. They have only like one intake and you have missed the deadline. You will have to wait like 1 more year to apply for the same university. 1 year is a big deal, guys. So start as early as possible. I always encourage students to come early. Even like I see like a lot of like students, they come in the third year when they start the second year, third year. Recently, I met a student. She's doing only like 10th standard. Think about I actually appreciate that. So it's not going. It will definitely help you, right? So people say like, why you are only doing like 10th or 11th? Why are you coming? No, 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 no. You are always welcome to our office. So come get all the information, collect all the information, understand what you want. Based on that, you can process further, right? So it's very important. So start your process as early as possible. It's very important. Don't start the process late. And this is also like the common mistake people do. And then like another common mistake, what I see is choosing courses based on the trend. I always get this. Ma'am, now the trend is AI, ma'am. Now the trend is data science. Now the trend is cybersecurity is what they say. But they have no idea what the program was all about. When people say about data science, like they don't know like what it really means. See, I usually ask questions like, can you do a program in Python? Can you do a program in SQL? They generally say no. They couldn't even like I've even some programs also, but they couldn't solve it. I see because they don't know like what they're getting into. So you will have to understand like what you're getting into, not because you see some videos saying that this is a trend. It's not like that. I have students who went for many niche programs, like many niche programs. So it's not up to what the trend is all about. It is up to like what you actually want. You have to take a program which is relevant for your profile, relevant for your academic background. So you will have to understand this also. When you start your masters, you're going to start with what is addition subtraction. Okay, they will start with what is addition subtraction, thinking that you have already completed 1, 2, 3 in your undergrad. That means like you should have completed your basics. So without knowing the basics, how can you do the addition subtraction there? How can you go for the advanced level there? So it is very important to understand the basics of it. So whatever work, whatever the studies that you have done in your undergraduation, you have to choose your programs accordingly, right? You need to understand that, right? So it's very, very important. So if you don't do that, what will happen? I'll tell you. Or if you apply to the university, there are two things that can happen. One, you will get rejected from the university. Okay. Another thing, even if you get accepted from the university, you will not be able to complete the studies on time. You cannot complete the studies on time. So it's not as easy as you think. You will have to work hard. You have to study hard. and you're going to learn like a lot of new subjects. So that you need to understand before choosing the course. Okay. So in Europe, the public universities, they will not accept all these cross majors. Okay. I get a lot of students coming from mechanical background asking for computer science, biotechnology background asking for cyber security. Not possible, definitely not possible. Especially if you want to go for artificial intelligence, cyber security, computer science, data science, you should have completed or you should be go for other subjects cannot apply then. Public universities, we cannot apply. Private universities always they accept, right? So that's not what we do here also. All right. So this is don't choose countries based on the trend. Choose countries what you actually want to study and or what knowledge that you actually have. So based on your undergraduate studies, you will have to choose your masters. Okay, that's one of the common mistakes I see. And also another mistake is applying only to one particular university or one particular country. Okay, generally like I get this one university, that one university they have in the mind, they go only there. Okay, so it shouldn't be the case, right? See, you need to have like more options. You should have like plan A option, plan B option, and even if you ask me, I will ask you to. I'll always ask you to keep the plan C option also. You have to have like a lot of options in mind. You cannot rely on only like one particular university or one particular course. That's not how it works. You have a lot of options to explore. That is why like you need to talk to us. You need to have the consultation with us, right? We will give you like all the possible options for you, and we will help you decide as well. So relying on only like one particular university or one particular course is not going to help you. Okay, you need to have like more options, apply parallelly, and then see how it works. All right, that's how it works. And see, also like if you rely on only like one particular university, what if they reject you? And what if there is a delay? And what if they have like limited seats? So you will have to think in all these aspects. So you need to apply. See, in general, in Europe Study Center, we say like at least 10 options. So 3 countries and 10 options is what we say. So we apply parallelly, have the offer letters on the table, and we decide where to go. So you have an option to decide also, right? So think about it like you have like 5, 6 offer letters in hand, then you are in a position to choose which one you want, which is a good thing, right? So you should be in that position. So apply like more options. Don't have like one university in your mind. All right. Okay. So next question, next mistake that I see here is, yeah, they feel that only private universities are good because they charge a lot of money. I always get this. Ma'am, you are saying like there is no tuition fee. How about the quality is what they say. Like what is you have to understand this. High fees is not equal to high quality. You will have to understand this. Okay. So there are like see when it comes to private universities, they charge a lot of money, especially in countries you see all the English speaking countries, they charge a lot of money. But you will not have intensity in the studies. You will have less intensity in studies. You will have classes only for 5 or 6 hours a week. The rest of the time, people do part-time jobs to support themselves because of the living expenses also quite high. So they do part-time jobs to support themselves. So when you study only for 5 or 6 hours a week, how can you develop your skill set? You will have to study at least for 6 or 7 hours a day. Every day that you will have to put in your effort. And that is the only way that you can develop your skill set also. Okay. And that kind of opportunity is available in universities where they have like more tuition fee or very less tuition fee. All right. So doesn't mean that less tuition fee is equal to less quality. It's actually equal to high quality of education. So you need to understand like if you when you pay high tuition fee, you're not going to get high education, like high quality education in return. Okay, so that's a complete myth. You need to avoid that. Fine, great. So the next mistake, yeah, and this is also one of the common mistakes I see. They think that there are no English programs in Europe. See, you are applying to a program called international program. International program means the medium of instruction is going to be 100% in English. Okay, international program. See, when you go from India, there will be like other country people will also come and study. So commonly you're going to speak only in English. Professors are going to teach in English. So English is a common language. That's how like you're going to learn. So to get the degree in hand, English is fine. Okay, so you don't have to learn the local language in order to get the degree. So this is one of the common mistake like people have in their mind that if they want to go to Europe, they have to learn the local language to complete the degree. So that's not the case. So you can study in English, you can get the degree It's going to be in English only, right? So 100% the medium of instruction is in English. So understand this. Okay. The next mistake, people say like less popular countries have poor education is what they say. Say, as I told you, there are 29 countries. 29 countries, one common visa, that's called Schengen visa. So people can go explore, find opportunities, and they can work anywhere they want. They can study anywhere they want. And the top universities is what like we suggest. Okay. So there are some, see, when it comes to not everyone knows about all the countries. So if I say like Germany, Italy, Switzerland, France, yeah, and everybody knows about it. They don't know some other countries such as like Slovakia, Latvia, Lithuania. Like some countries, like they don't even aware about it, and they think that studying in these countries are not going to help them. It's not the case. These are all like less familiar countries, and they have like more opportunities. And in fact, they have like a lot of industries there. Czech Republic, Slovakia as well, like a lot of industries are there. But people are like unaware about this fact, and they think that it's not a very popular country, and they will not get opportunities is what they think. But that's not the case. So if you see, for example, if a car is getting manufactured, not all the parts are getting manufactured in the same place, right? So whoever is assembling it and showing it to our eyes is what we know. But the background technological aspects we never know. So there are like lot of industries, lot of sectors is there in like many other places, like other countries. So there are like lot of job opportunities also in that front. And because of this less familiarity, you will also have an option to apply. They'll give you an opportunity to study. So do not have this myth that you're going to a less popular country and you will have like less opportunities. Okay. So in fact, you will have like more job opportunities and you'll have less competition because of the unawareness among others. You will have this less competition also, which is actually a good thing, right? Okay. And then another mistake is what I'm going to tell you now. Studying abroad guarantees a job is what they say. Ma'am, I want to go study abroad. I ask them like, why do you want to go study abroad? They say like, ma'am, if I go study abroad, I'll get a job. You will not, you will not get a job here. See, studying abroad does not guarantee you of getting a job. To get jobs, there are like two aspects that you need to look into. Okay, the main important aspect is a skill set. I always say like jobs are directly proportional to the skill set that you have. So the more skill set that you have, the more job prospects that you will have, right? So you need to develop your skill set. To develop your skill set, you have to study in a top ranked government university. Also, to get jobs, you need to be in a place where there are a lot of industries. Europe is full of industries. There are like a lot of MNCs that we say, like you can actually see it. Like even if I say the Wi-Fi that I'm connected, the Bluetooth I'm connected now, or any car company that you see, any product that if I see every day in my life, it's all based off Europe only. The Europe's economy is based out of like inventions and discoveries. They discover, invent a lot of products they give to the world. That is their economy. Okay. So you should be in the place. You should be in that particular place where you can develop your skill set. Also, you will have like more job prospects. Okay. So to get a job, what is more important is to develop your skill set. Okay. And Europe is full of industries. You will find like a lot of opportunities there. All you have to do is like study well, improve your skill set. That's what is more important. So just by like studying in abroad will not guarantee you a job. And if any agency consultancy telling you that you can get a job, you can get this much package and all, it's a lie. Don't believe them. It's not the case. So you have to understand this also. And also like we don't suggest students to go for part-time. If you go to any agents or consultants, they'll give you the list. They say like 1 hour you can earn this much and this much package is what they say. That's definitely not for everyone, and it's not the case. You should not believe them. You're going there for studies, not to do part-time jobs. Okay. As I told you, you have to study for 5 or 6 hours a day. Then will you get time to do part-time jobs? Like you have studied, like if you have studied the undergraduation here, did you do part-time job here? How much did you earn? So think about that. So you're going there for studies. The objective should be to develop your skill set. Your focus should be on that. Okay. And when you do that, job will automatically follow. Right? So I have told you like 9 common mistakes people do. And the last common mistake is not taking guidance from experts. See, nowadays I see like many reels, many YouTube reels, and then like Instagram reels. They give like some points, you do this and then you get this. It's a very simple process, is what they say. But do not do that. I have seen like people applying on their own and they don't know how to do it. The process is not as easy as it sounds. We will actually we are here to help you, right? So you have to take guidance from us. So we are in this industry for a very long time, and we see a lot of difference. This intake, every intake, like lot of new things are coming up, new portals are coming up. So we are also learning every intake. So it's not as easy as it sounds, and don't hesitate to take guidance from the experts. To come and meet us, have all the information in hand, and then decide. So we meet students and then we give them information. We spend at least like 60 to 90 minutes with each and every student, explaining about their profile, what they can do, what they cannot do, and how they should take it forward. So it is all for free. So I would suggest you to take help from us and then do it. And also, like, don't go to any consultants or agents. And they will try to give you only those options they are connected with, because they'll get commission from them. That also you should avoid. In Europe Study Center, we apply to all the public universities in Europe. So get our help and then like make use of it. It's all for free, right? So you should make use of it. Right? All right, great. So now let me see whether I have got any questions or not. If there are any questions, then I'll be answering all the questions before ending this. Great. Hi, this is Saina. What support services are available in your center, like scholarships, career counseling, and student support? We do everything. We take care of like end-to-end process. So from applying to the university, doing everything that we can. So the scholarships, everything that we will do it. If you are eligible for it, we will apply for the scholarships. So we first of all, like as I told you, like the 60 to 90-minute session, like where we discuss about your profile, analyze your profile, and then we give all the possible options. And that in that time only, we will tell you like what are the scholarships that you're eligible for, what all you can apply for. So if you are eligible to apply, if you have the required documents, yes, we can apply for it. Will I be allowed to work while studying in Germany? See, in general, part-time opportunities are available. That means like you can work part-time. Legally, it's possible. So every a week, like 20 hours per week or 40 hours, some countries 40 hours per week was also like available. Available as in like you can study and work. But as a study center, we don't suggest students to go for part-time because you're going there for studies, right? So it's very important to focus on studies. So we don't suggest students to go for part-time, but legal eligibility is there. All right. What level of knowledge of the German language do I need in order to apply for student colleague? See, student colleague is where like you're going to learn the language only, right? So it's for 1 year, like where you have to study. So they will teach like 70% German language, 30% like some of the courses that you want to study, some of the some of the courses that they will teach you based on like what you want to study. Okay. But like this is something like which we don't suggest students to go for it, because the English start programs are very limited there. The English start programs doesn't like the number of English start programs at the bachelor's level is very limited. That is why like we don't apply for Germany bachelor's. But when it comes to masters, we apply, but bachelor's we usually avoid. So we don't do this program also here. Hello, ma'am. I'm BCom graduate. I'm willing to study abroad for my master's degree, MBA logistics. But unfortunately, I took MBA online because of some responsibilities. So kindly give me some advice or scope for my future. Thank you. Okay. So BCom graduate, if you want to apply for masters related to logistics, it's possible. You don't have to worry about the online course that you have taken, but you can directly apply for masters. You don't have to worry about it. You can even go for masters in logistics and supply chain management. With the BCom, you can go. Okay. You took MBA online, right? If you have taken BCom online, then not possible. Okay. But if you have taken like MBA online, then it's possible. You don't have to worry about it. You can apply. Okay. Hi, ma'am. My question is masters in data science is best in Europe. Not only in Europe, everywhere is the best. You don't have to worry about that because data science is there everywhere, right? But I would suggest you like if you really know like what you're doing, if you really know what data science is, then you go for it. If you have done any projects, then you should go for it. But you should not go just because it's a trending course. That will not help you. So, ma'am, I have to ask that my BBA course is over in the next month. Okay, so I have to do MBA. So what is the process and which specialization is more suitable? Real estate. Okay, international business, import or export. Okay, so if you have done a BBA, you can go for a master's in business administration course. Okay, see MBA in general, the tagline requires 3 years of work experience. I will not even suggest you to go there. You have to go for a general management course. If you go for a general management course, you will have, like, of course, you can enter into any pathway that you want. Even if you want to enter into real estate or international business, import or export, everything that will help you. And you will have like lot of electives to choose related to the field, whichever path that you want to go, like you can choose that elective also. In that way, that will help you. But if you want to take a course, see, there are many masters in international business, but I don't think export or import or real estate will not help you. So we'll have to see that. We will see like how it will work out. So do connect with us. Okay. Ma'am, can I enroll in aerospace engineering programs in Europe? Yes, definitely you can enroll in aerospace engineering, provided you have completed aeronautical or aerospace in your bachelor's. Then you can go for like master's. If you're looking for bachelor's, yes, you can go. Aeronautical will be a better option, and then you can choose aerospace or aeronautical. Yes, you can go at the bachelor's level. Master's level, you should have the relevant bachelor course. Okay. And then yeah, good evening, ma'am. I want to know how the scope and quality of master's degree in chemistry in Germany and what's the eligibility criteria and fee structure. See, it depends. I have to evaluate your profile to answer this question. So, master's degree in chemistry in Germany, yes, you can apply, but I have to see the eligibility. Like you have to see the requirement basically. So, do connect with us. We will evaluate your profile. Based on that, we will suggest you options. And my advice would be like not only in Germany, consider other countries' options also. Okay. For which countries IELTS and TOEFL not mandatory? There are many countries IELTS and TOEFL is not mandatory. You don't have to have this IELTS or TOEFL there. Yes, it's not mandatory for all the countries. Only specific countries it is mandatory. And IELTS and TOEFL, it's not the country requirement. It's the university requirement. Okay. Even in Germany, some universities they don't ask for IELTS or TOEFL. So it's just it's not the university requirement, not the country requirement. SKU1, the best university for computer science programs. Or could you suggest which university is better for studying computer science? Alright, so KU1 is actually the top university in Belgium. That's a very good university, not only for computer science, they have other programs also, it's really good. But apart from Belgium, you have to consider other country options also. For to tell you the university options, you have to connect with us. Let's evaluate your profile and based on that, we can suggest to you. Alright, great. I think that's it. I have answered all the questions. Great set of questions today. Great. So thank you so much for attending the live session. So please do connect with us. We have branches in Chennai, Trichy, Coimbatore and Bangalore. So connect with us, talk to us, understand your profile and then take an informed decision. So thank you all for attending the live today. Have a great day. Thank you. Thank you.